welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Mercedes. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming to see what that bitch is talking about. I need to stop cussing, sorry. So I know it's been a minute since I made a video, since I've seen you guys. I did, however, do a poll on my Instagram to see what you guys wanted me to talk about next. And of course, you nosy motherfuckers want to know what are my hoe stories. So I'm just gonna give you, it's not my favorite hoe story, but it's the most entertaining considering where it happened. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I've been up to in good old Baltimore, you know, popping this pussy for a real nigga. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so I met this guy named George. Yeah, we're gonna call him George. Excuse me. I met this guy named George, and we started hanging out. We started talking or whatever. And I mean, he's cool. He was nice, but I wasn't really looking for like a boyfriend. I was kind of looking for a sex buddy, I guess, a fuck buddy. Like, I wasn't looking for anything serious or anything like looking for commitment. I wasn't looking for anything like that because I had just got into Baltimore, so I'm like, I'm not worried. I'm not looking for any of that. So met him, whatever. We would hang out, we would talk, and we kind of had a discussion, and we kind of got on the same page. Like, hey, this is what it is, and this is what it's not. Cool. So when we first started to have sex, he wasn't working or anything, and we were like, I would go to his house, you know, the typical late night booty call hours, 11, 12 o'clock. I would go to his house, and, you know, we would fuck, or we would fuck in my car, or, you know, whatever. Wherever we can get it in at, that's where I would be. If he was at the studio, I would pull up, and we would fuck in there too. So this one particular time, he started working at this elementary school out in Owings Mills, and when I would go like during his little hour and a half lunch break or break or whatever you want to call it, I would go out there and see him. And at first he would always try to get me to go inside the school, and I'm like, I'm not going in there, okay? Kids come here to go to school. I'm not finna be fucking on one of their days. I just didn't feel right doing that. So we would just continue to fuck in my car. And one day he texted me and was like, come in real quick, like it's gonna be quick. I should have known he was trying to fucking finesse me, but I still took my dumb ass in there like motherfucking Curious George. So I go in. He was like, I grabbed some out the office, blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we go into a little janitor's closet, and it was a nice size. It wasn't like dirty or nothing. They had like a desk in there and paperwork. It didn't have like the actual janitorial material like mops, brooms, dustpans, all that stuff. It didn't have all of that in there. So it was like a little office. And he was fake grabbing paperwork, and then he started kissing on me and stuff. I'm like, you need to chill. We're going back outside. And he was like, no, we can do it in here. Nobody's gonna come in here. And I'm like, okay, go ahead and throw me on top of the desk real quick, because you know I've always wanted to fuck inside of a school. So go ahead and throw me on this little desk. Let me get my little thrill out, and you know, I'm out of there. So after we did it, I got such a rush from it. I'm like, shit, I can just keep coming into this little janitorial closet and getting, you know, doing the do. So the next time I go in, he took me to the music hall, and I'm like, all right, chill. I'm not gonna be fucking on these kids. That's like, I don't feel right doing that. He was like, we can just fuck on the teacher's desk. You know what? We can. And that's what we did. We moved all her paperwork to the side. And you would think when we would be having sex, since it was supposed to be like a quickie or whatever, this would be like a pants to ankle type of thing. Lift your shirt up a little bit, you know. No. Niggas was in there, titties out, ass out, dick and balls everywhere. completely excuse me. Okay. Completely butt naked, fucking off. Like, and considering that it was inside of a school, it was just such a rush for me, such a thrill for me. Like, ooh, any moment we can get caught, but I'm not trying to get caught, but it could happen. We could get caught. So one time we heard his coworker calling him over his little walkie-talkie. So he just turned it down, and the man kept calling for him. He come into the fucking music hall, and we're in there, and I'm like, oh my God. So I'm in a corner naked, like, got my shirt over me, trying to be quiet as possible, trying to slip my clothes back on. He put his clothes on real fast, go around the corner. I was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, man, we've been calling you on the intercom, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I guess they was getting off work early, so I'm slipping my clothes on. He snuck me back out through the loading dock. So he would always bring me in through the loading dock in the back of the cafeteria. That's where I would park my car, right at the loading dock. He snuck me back out, I get in my car and leave. And this went on. We was fucking in this school for about. This went on for a minute, and I just loved it. I just loved the thrill of, like, throw me on top of this desk. I'm being sneaky. It's a little exciting, you know. So I don't know. He never was really honest with me about why he got fired. I think he got fired because I'm assuming they might have watched some footage on the security cameras and was like, oh, we keep sneaking this bitch in here and they keep fucking in this band hall. You know, like, that's what's going on. That's why we can't never get a hold of this nigga at these certain times, even though it was his break time. This is what's happening. So, you know, during the break time, I gotta feed my man. You know, I have to feed him. I don't need a nigga to be starving. But yes, he definitely ended up getting fired. He never told me why, but I really feel like why else would you get fired from a janitorial job at night? But yes, that was an exciting time for me. I definitely loved having sex in that school. Would I do it again? Yeah. I definitely would. Cause I mean, I didn't get caught the first time, but just the thrill of it, man. Just being in a school, like, getting your back blown out. I'm sorry, that was a bit much. But I would definitely do it again, and I don't regret it, and it was a lot of fun. But yes, thank you for watching my video. Thank you again for coming back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you whores next time. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone a while, and no, you can see my titty and see that I don't have on a shirt. All right, let's just put on a shirt.